Hi, and welcome to day 116 of Going from Heavy to Light. So this morning it was about 9:30, and I knew I wanted to go to the gym, or, I thought it would be a great idea to go to the gym. And then I remembered that I had seen on the schedule, they had a holiday schedule posted yesterday, that there was a Zumba class at 11 o'clock. I did Zumba once, like a year ago, and I like certain things about it, but there's a lot of things I don't. So what went through my mind this morning was like, I had every reason not to go to this class. And I actually wrote down the reasons I want to share with you. Number one, I am a spaz at it. Like totally, almost two left feet kind of thing, where if they're going one way, I'm kind of going the other way and whatever. Okay, so I'm a spaz at it. Well, that's one thing. The other thing is, I often, when I do a lot of cardio, I get a headache, and that's obviously very unpleasant. Last time I did it, which was, as I said, was like a year ago, later that night, I got vertigo, and that lasted with me for a while, and that was really upsetting. For the past 2 weeks, I've had this miserable cough that I just go into like a coughing fit for quite a while, and I thought, well, that could happen while I'm there, and that would be awkward. I also have shoulder and arm pains, and I have all kinds of reasons why. And so anyway, I just decided to call, because I know with some of their classes you have to make a reservation. So before making my decision, I figured, let me just call and see if it's even available. So when I called, they said, no, the class is booked. And part of me was like, yes, okay, good. At least I tried. And then they said, but we can put you on a waiting list. So I said, okay. And inside I was kind of hoping maybe I wouldn't make it to the top of the waiting list and onto the, the list of people that could go. So I had all these ambivalent feelings. They did contact me and say I could be part of the class. So I went to it. And, what I thought about is, okay, so I'm not as coordinated around this as other people are, but I don't really care in general what people think, and they're not looking at me anyway. They're looking at themselves in the mirror, or they're following the woman so that they can keep up with it. So I didn't really care about that. To prevent the headache, I said, well, let me just drink a lot of water afterwards and a lot of water before, and hopefully that will stave it off. I have no idea whether I'll get vertigo later from it. It could have just been, a coincidence that I got vertigo the same day I did Zumba last time. So I'll just wait to see. And if I do get vertigo, so I will live through it like I've lived through it before. The shoulder and arm pains, what I was thinking about while I was there is the woman who was teaching this, I was just looking at her back and her shoulders and her arms thinking, like, this woman has muscles I never knew existed. So maybe the more I do this and other types of activities, the more I may strengthen my arm and my shoulder so that, it won't be a problem going forward. So I kind of twisted that thought process. Instead of being concerned about it, I thought maybe this will help to strengthen it, reduce my problems. The coughing never took place while I was there, so I was happy about that. And and while I was there, I was thinking, like, what do I love about this? Now, I wasn't loving the fact that I have to admit, every 5 minutes I was looking at the clock thinking, wait, it's only 5 after? It's only 20 after? I was also, like, when it got to be, I think, like 11:35, a song came on that was slower, and I thought, oh wow, good, maybe she's going to start the cool down. No such thing. So I had all these different feelings going on, but you know what, I made it through the whole class. I loved the music. I loved that I sweated and burned tons of calories, and overall it was a great experience. I don't know how often I'll do it, but I do think I know of Zumba Gold, which is a little bit slower version of Zumba, and my gym offers that as well. So I think I'm going to look into that. And I'm just happy to have gone there against the odds. Again, like, I'm not a person who loves working out. It's very easy to talk myself out of it, but I'm finding it's just as easy to talk myself into it and get the benefits from it. So afterwards, I went and met Ron and my son David at a salad place, and they gave me half an avocado, and they chopped up the salad, but there was like half of that. So a quarter of an avocado wasn't chopped up at all. And when I saw it in the salad, I thought, I don't need all of this. I have enough avocado in here. So I took that quarter of the avocado, and this is what I call scaling it down, and I put it into Skinny Ron Latz's salad because he can afford the calories, and again, I had enough. So I'm always looking to do my tricks to make it stick whenever I can. And this afternoon we're going to swim some laps, and that's about it. So again, I had all the reasons in the world not to do something that was in my best interest, and I went for it anyway. And you can too. Regardless of what your issue is, you too can do something that it's easier not to do. And maybe you'll enjoy it like I did. See you tomorrow.